Hello, hello, it's Tash and Ro.
Welcome to or welcome back to It's Saturday, your personal self-care pod where you can escape the work week and unwind with your two besties.
No matter what day of the week it is, but for us,
It's Saturday. All right.
Yes.
Episode 23?
23.
Wow.
0 lessons will be learned this episode.
Oh my God. Our audio is so messed up last episode. We're so sorry about that.
Yeah, if you hurt yourself listening to our pod last week, we're so sorry. We don't know what happened. It was an exporting issue.
It was.
But Romina was on top of it. She played around with our heavy duty microphone, so this should be sounding crisp AF.
Yeah, hopefully we're resolved. And our Zoom recorder actually died last time because... So that was another thing. That's why you saw that blooper at the end. So we just had all these issues, but we've resolved it. We've optimized, and we're moving forward. Hopefully no more lessons are going to be learned.
No more lessons. This is the Jordan episode. Yeah, this has to be immaculate.
Oh my God. Okay, so first and foremost, we just want to give a big shout out to our giveaway winners.
Yes. Shout out to you guys. Thanks to everyone that entered. That was so fun. And it really means a lot that you took the time to comment and share, and you got us some new followers, so shout out to all of you guys.
Thank you. So our first winner was Vivian at Vi Design Co. I'm pretty sure she makes like all things wedding and stuff.
Yeah, her page is really cool. I might have to hit you up.
And then the other one's Molly Burke.
Yes.
They're both gonna look so good in the sweaters.
Yes.
I'm excited to.
Can't wait to give it to you guys.
Yeah. So congrats to you guys again.
Congrats.
Okay. What else?
We unexpectedly, there was just like a big weekend last weekend. I did not expect that.
Saw each other like every day.
I know.
It was nice. Yeah.
It was so fun.
So Friday we had a surprise engagement party for Tash and Matt.
I couldn't believe that. And that was insane.
Yeah.
We already had an impromptu one and we didn't need another one, but I'm so glad that happened.
That was such a fun night.
Guys, like I literally got surprised in my own house. Like I wasn't allowed out of my room for a little bit because some people were decorating, and my friends from Toronto and Montreal like literally popped off, got all these cute decors.
So cute.
There was like a trivia game /
the game
dare.
was so funny because Alex made this game and it was essentially like trivia about the couple, but half of the answers she didn't even know. So she'd be like all of them. She would be like, what's Stark's, like Stark's her dog, what's Stark's horoscope? Tash was like, I don't know.
I actually didn't even know that. I had to Google it. Or one of the really cool ones is like in Matt's office, he has all these Polaroid photos like on one big part of the wall. And she's like, how many Polaroid photos does Matt have in his office? And I ran and counted, and it was way more than I thought there would be.
It was like 100 and something,
101.
Right? Which is a lot of Polaroids.
A lot. And we have like probably like 30 more to put up too. Yeah. So that was a really good question.
Oh, it was funny.
There's a bunch of fun dares. And you guys got me like a bunch of nice gifts. You already got me gifts and you got me another gift. Like, are you kidding me?
It was so much fun. But I will admit, I was on a streak for dry Jan. I was like, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
We showed up with 0 alcohol to this thing. And I think I lasted about 10 minutes before Tash was like, are you really not going to drink? And in my head, I'm like, fuck, like I really want to drink tonight, especially because it's Tash's engagement party. Like she's only getting engaged once. Come on.
That's the plan.
And then as soon as she was like, you're not really not going to drink, I was like, give me a drink.
Screw it. I mean, like I wanted to
10 minutes.
I wanted to respect and like support you, but I was also like, oh, I don't want my best friend to drink. Matt's like, you gotta drink. Like mega peer pressure. Like, what a friggin' rascal.
So funny.
I hope it was worth breaking your
it was.
It's a damp January. That's okay.
It is. And like, we didn't go crazy. It was just like a fun night. Lots of laugh, like partying, and it wasn't like a crazy night. I think we got home at like midnight. Like, it wasn't like crazy.
It wasn't too crazy. It was really fun. I think a couple people broke their dry Januaries became damp Januaries that night, and that's okay. I was happy to, supply the rain. I just want everyone drinking with me.
I went down, you guys are going down with me, suckers. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so good. But another thing that happened this weekend is like so it was during the week, our friend Hannah was like, so is anyone going to Escapade? And I had seen the lineup a bit, but I was like, I hadn't really looked into it. And then I saw the lineup and I was talking to Farzad, and he's really into music. And I was like, have you looked at this lineup? Like, it's insane. Like, Chami, Tiesto, Nora Kapoor, like, so many people, like, are going to this thing. And he looked at he's like, we have to go. Like, we have to go to this. This is like
you
a
guys
once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Boom, we're going.
Yeah. And then that night, we convinced, like, half the party to buy.
Like, I was not going to go because I worked it last year, and it is really good money. And then just, like, so many, like, pair after pair of people were just like, I'm gonna go. And then at one point I'm like, I'm gonna have literally the biggest FOMO of my life.
Yeah.
Like if I'm getting married next summer, like I'm probably not gonna be going to Escapade next summer.
No.
This is it. I have to do it now.
Yeah. I've never been to Escapade.
What?
I'm breaking my Escapade virginity.
Actually, I've only been once, and then I worked it once.
Okay.
And it just gets better and better. Like arguably, it's like Reagan and Samir been to SDC, and they said it's like literally like the best.
Because if you think about it, I was kind of like selling it to the party. I was like, guys, if you went to Las Vegas, Miami, like all the hot spots for festivals, Ibiza, you would pay like $1,000 a ticket for one day at one of these things.
And then the flight,
whereas Escapade was 300 and something, but it's for 3 days. So it's like a no-brainer for seeing like some of the top DJs in the world.
3 days, it's in our hometown.
Yeah.
So it's like we have a place to sleep, we have a pool to go to before. It's going to be such a good way to literally kick off the summer. No regrets. Can't wait. Buy your ticket now so you can come hang out with us.
Yeah, let us know if you're going. We'll have it's Saturday party. Imagine we had like a little booth at Escapade.
Oh my God. On Saturday, we have to make shirts that say it's Saturday. And we should get like all the girls to make them too and wear them. And boys.
We're doing it. See, this is just a planning pod. We just like come up with what we're doing.
That would be so fun. And then we can go around to like different DJs and stuff. Be like, we have a podcast.
Okay, maybe there's merch coming. Keep an eye out for
Escapade
merch. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do some I'm sorry buts because the first one is like triggering to me because
oh my God.
Yeah. So you
guys. So we went out Saturday night as well because it was also Roxy's birthday. Actually on Tuesday this week. So we went out Saturday to celebrate. We go to Rabbit Hole. We have a grand old time. Bar's closing. We're leaving. So it's around like 2:00. How dare Uber have a 4 times surcharge, making our regular $20 Uber over $100 after faxes, taxes, and fees and everything.
It was insane. We were like, okay, maybe we'll try Lyft. Lyft wasn't like there was no Lyft drivers. We honestly should have just called a taxi.
We should have called a taxi.
But at that point, I was like, let's just get home. Like I just don't want to be here.
We're like, whatever. We're 5 people. Like. Be like $20 each. We're like, screw it, let's just do it.
Like, what the heck? Why was it such a surcharge that night? There was no like storm or anything.
No storm. I think it's just because they can. Because they know they're gonna have people, customers like us, that are drunk, that are lazy, that are tired, that are hungry, and all we want to do is get home and we'll cough up. Yeah, and eat McDonald's. We'll cough up the extra like $20 just to get home.
Yep. Oh my God.
Like I don't know how to call a cab anymore.
No,
what's
me
Blue
either.
Line?
Blue
737. No, it's pizza.
737.
I can call pizza, but I can't call a cab.
I know, it's so bad. I don't know anyone's phone numbers. Like I know Farz's and like my mom's and stuff, but like I don't know your phone number by heart.
I don't even know what the first number of your phone number is. I know Matt's, and I won't say it on air, but it's like the easiest number to remember. Like he should open a pizza spot because his number is so.
Is your area code 613 though?
Yeah. Is
okay.
Yours?
Good. Yeah. Good. Because
obviously.
Yeah. And wait, is your first digit 7?
No, not even close. I don't have a 7.
I don't know what it is.
I
just guessed.
Yours is 8.
No.
We
don't know.
Hopefully we never need to call each other.
Like I think it starts with an 8.
It's giving an 8. No.
God, that's so funny. Okay, the second I'm sorry about it is super random, but I was on TikTok as you should be. Yeah. And I went across this like TikTok page that just the whole page is like, did you know so and so and so and so are related?
A good page.
So did you know that Julia Roberts and Emma Roberts are like niece and aunt? Like I did not know that.
I did because she was on, was it American Horror Story?
Yeah.
And I remember like back in the day when I used to watch that, I was like, she looks so much like Julia Roberts. I remember Googling it and being like mind blown, like, oh my God, they're actually related. Makes sense. Same last name, they look so similar.
But some of them were wrong. Like one of them was like Rebel Wilson and Owen Wilson. Like she's from,
it's Luke Wilson and Owen Wilson.
Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson. But I feel like some of the ones that was on this account, I'll show you after, were completely wrong, and people are like, yo, like fact check this. I don't think this is right. But it's always funny to see like celebrities that are related.
It's so weird. I'm so excited to see like some really young, I know we're going to be much older by then, which is sad, but like seeing some celebrities like kids grow up, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's daughter. Like I can't wait to see what she's going to do. Like even like what Northwest is going to do in like another 10 years. Like I feel like she's going to be kind of like insane.
Well, even Johnny Depp's daughter, like she's going to be in a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's so these Nepo babies.
Nepo babies.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's all we're sorry about, guys.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's a good
pretty
week.
good. I feel like we have a lot in like random shit and health and well today, and
I'm here for it though.
Yeah, I am. I'm here.
I
for
love
it.
how like different segments get like more stacked, and as the weeks go on, it changes.
Or like the months too. Like in the summer, we're like full
Full
send,
send, baby.
Full send. In the winter, we're like health and well.
Exactly. It makes sense.
Drink a green smoothie. Like
I've been drinking my greens. Just saying.
Okay, do you have a juicer? How are you drinking your?
No.
green
Oh my god. So
smoothies?
Matt and I have a juicer, and it was a birthday gift to him a few years ago. And I'm sorry, Tracy, but like we've used it like twice because it's such an ordeal. It's so big. It takes so long to get like an ounce of juice.
Yep.
But I just have like a green powder. It's like actually
smart.
Matt's mom got it for us as well. I forget like what's the name of it. It's like moringa. And
moringa powder. Yeah.
yes, it's apparently like the healthiest thing you
Yep.
can literally put into your
have it too.
body. Half a teaspoon, and any kind of juice. We usually do like orange juice or like whatever, and I use one of those little frother things.
Yep.
It smells so bad, but it tastes fine. Like the
Okay.
smell of it is like pretty nasty, but the taste.
I've heard like moringa powder is like the healthiest thing ever. Like it's
Yeah, I'm trying to drink it. We're both trying to drink it every day.
antioxidants.
Yeah, you only need half a
anti-inflammatory.
teaspoon like per serving.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've never had carrot juice. We talked about this, eh?
I've never had
Dude,
carrot
she
juice.
was because I'm obsessed with carrot juice, and it's like a Persian thing. Like Persians love their carrot juice. Like every time we go to Farz's parents' house, they're like making carrot juice with like
fresh
their
carrot juice.
Yeah,
from their
juicer.
garden. I'm assuming too. They grew it.
And like it's a thing. We're always drinking carrot juice. And I snapped you, and you're like, I've never had carrot juice. I was like, what?
Wow, I feel like you should have need glasses then if you're drinking so much carrot juice.
I know my eyes are horrible.
Or is that, I mean,
I don't
fact
think
check
works.
that.
I don't think that works. I don't know.
No, do you have a juicer here as well?
No, I don't have a
Oh,
juicer.
so you buy carrot juice?
Yeah, just buy it.
And where does the best carrot juice come from? I'm guessing Farm Boy.
I don't know. I'll show you the brand. It's like this.
Can I have
one
some after
brand.
this?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
We'll do taste test. Maybe on our break, I'll just
We'll
give
do
it
a
to
little
you.
taste test. No, you see, it's health and well, mom. So like, instead of drinking vodka sodas, we're gonna be taking shots of carrot
juice and like ginger shots.
yes,
you
that's
know?
what we're doing to stay healthy.
Love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, super random, but
Okay.
I was on TikTok, and I feel like all of my information comes from TikTok
Yeah,
these
you
days.
love TikTok.
I love
You're a
TikTok.
TikTok girly.
So if you go to your messages, and this girl was like, you shouldn't do this, doesn't like do it, but if you go to your messages and you go to edit and you it says show recently deleted, you can see all your recently deleted text messages, which doesn't matter for us because we're in relationships.
Wait.
But imagine.
Where do you go?
So go to your text messages right now, and then at the top left, it says edit. And then it says show recently deleted. So you can literally see all your most recently
I just have,
deleted
like,
texts.
spam ones.
Yeah, for us it doesn't matter. But imagine you're in a new relationship or you're creeping someone's phone. Or if you thought someone was cheating on you, this is
How is this
here
not
you
on
go.
Caller Daddy before?
This should
like
have been
back in the day.
I think it's a new iOS update thing.
True. I love how they don't broadcast that shit. And
So guys, I don't know.
if you know, you know now.
If you are
Use
in a
it
new relationship
wisely.
and you think he's being shady, here you go.
Yeah, or she.
Or she.
Who knows?
We never know. But yeah.
Okay, also speaking of random things,
Yeah.
and Twitter, because I know you love Twitter. You probably already know this, but have you noticed that now when you tweet, you can see how many views your tweets have gotten?
Yeah, that's like a new thing, right?
That's wild
Since
to me.
Elon got it? Is that like a new thing?
it's literally been in the last few weeks. Like I was shocked to know, like I posted on my Twitter, I have like a Twitter for work, like our engagement and like put our pictures.
So crazy.
It got like almost 7,000 views. I'm like, that's
Wow.
so random. Like I didn't even
Who's
put,
like seeing these?
I don't know. And then my other ones, like even like some random ones, like I don't have that many followers on Twitter, but some of them they get like hundreds of views, like 600-700. I'm like, that's so random.
That's
to me.
so random. Yeah.
How many do yours get?
I don't even know. I literally never go on Twitter. I should go check it out.
I feel like you'd have so much to talk about on Twitter.
Yeah, I only post about like science stuff, like if
I know,
like,
I feel like
new
that's interesting,
articles
though.
and stuff. I think like my last one got a couple thousand.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just trying to be
so-
humble. I think just like a couple of thousand.
Just-
Meanwhile, I'm like, I
just
like
a few.
400.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool though. Honestly, I should be using Twitter more. It's just sometimes you go on there and you're like, oh, there's so much.
It's
It's a lot of negativity I find too sometimes.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like things that I don't even really like follow or like showing up on my feed. It's like suggested. I'm like, why are you suggesting that to me?
Yeah.
I don't want to know that.
You know what's funny? I follow this new account on Instagram. I'll send it to you, and it only posts like positive news, which is kind of nice because
Okay.
sometimes I feel like we're
I
just
love
getting
that.
flooded with all this negative
that's
negative
what sells
news.
more, catches people's attention more. But I'm sure there's so many good things going on in the world. So I really love that.
I know. Yeah, I'll send it to you. You can follow it.
Everyone follow that account.
Yeah,
We need
honestly.
that right now. In the middle of dry, damp January, we need some more positive news. Yeah. Okay, some random stuff. We have a little McDonald's theme. So what is going on here?
McDonald's, and I went to McDonald's today and I didn't get this, but McDonald's has recently, I eat at McDonald's like once a week. It's so bad. McDonald's has recently introduced waffle fries, which I'm like,
do you like waffle fries?
I like waffle fries.
Okay, I thought I didn't like waffle fries, and then we got them at Bert's, the sports bar that I work at, and they're actually so good.
Waffle fries, tater tots, like give me all the
any
fried
potatoes are so
variations.
Versatile. I love them. They're so good. Okay, but at where I work, they do waffle fries like as a poutine, which I think it's too. I draw the line there.
Yeah,
because then you're using a knife with your poutine,
I was gonna say,
and it's just the ergonomics of it.
It's almost like a taco, like a poutine taco. At that point, you have to fold it up and eat it. Yeah. I don't know if I'd like that. Yeah.
No.
But anyway, someone try the waffle fries at McDonald's and let us know if they're any good, because
I'm down to try that.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, speaking of McDonald's, I read this today on Twitter, and I couldn't believe it. The Rito Street McDonald's is closing this spring.
So sad about it.
Oh my God, isn't that insane? Like, how many times have you been there, like, drunk after work? Or
like
for me, after work, I was working at a bar.
That whole area doesn't have a McDonald's.
I know. But also, like, that McDonald's was well known for so many things. Like, I don't know if you remember, but there was this video in 2013 of a man that pulled a baby raccoon out of his sweater. And these people, and a brawl, like, started. And this man is just there with this baby raccoon. And then in 2019, they had to, like, switch their hours because it used to be open to, like, 4 a.m., whatever, like all night. They had to close their hours down from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. because it was getting way too rowdy. Yeah. Like I was reading about it. They were saying in 2022, the police were called over 150 times to that McDonald's. But that's not even a lot because in 2018, there were 800 police calls to that McDonald's.
Oh my God, that's probably why they're closing. They're like, this is a risk for the whole city.
That's almost like 3 a day.
That's insane.
Like there was always weird shit going on.
Yeah, I remember there's always weird stuff. Like you'd walk in, you're like, whoa, am I gonna get robbed?
Like, am I gonna get robbed or am I gonna get food? I don't really know, but we're gonna take the risk.
And the people who worked there were just like unfazed by anything that was going on. They'd be like, order 42, like, and there'd be literally someone like on the floor.
Probably. They probably like seen the crazy shit. I feel like they should have gotten like danger pay. Like that was not like a normal work environment. And if you ever worked there, like shout out to you because that is absolutely wild.
Even like the LCBO on Rito. Have you ever been to that LCBO? That was like our primary one when we lived downtown, and there were some weird people that would come and they'd try to buy alcohol and they're all super drunk, and the people there would be like, sorry sir, can't serve you, and they would start yelling and like being aggressive. They had their own personal like security person.
Wow.
Like
yeah, even that McDonald's too. Eventually I got some security, but like I feel like it didn't really do that much. Like, if you're going to pull a baby raccoon out of your sweater, you're going to do it, whether there's security there or not.
Oh my God. It's like an end of an era.
It really is. And I wonder, like, who or what is going to buy that spot now? There's some big shoes to fill. Yeah, some big fries to fill.
And waffle fries. I don't know.
Some waffle fries.
Some waffle fries. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, speaking of food, this is ridiculous. And I know we've talked about lettuce being really expensive, but I feel like groceries nowadays are so expensive. And did you hear about this Sobeys $42 salad? Someone went to Sobeys.
Gold?
It was literally a Caesar salad for $42. And then they were like, okay, this has to be a typo. No, there was all these salads that were $42.
Shut the front door.
And people were like, this is ridiculous. It was like trending on Reddit and stuff. And people were like, this is ridiculous. 3 grocery stores in Montreal, like local grocery stores, just shut down. They're getting replaced by like Metros and Sobeys and Loblaws. Like it's just like doggy dog out there for groceries, and it's getting ridiculous. And these local grocery stores just can't upkeep. Yeah. Like the demand, like the prices of food have just gone up so much. Inflation and everything.
I don't think it's going to slow down either. Like I'm literally very excited for it to be summertime so I can grow my own lettuce again.
Yeah.
Because that's the easiest shit. And like
And support like local, local as much as you can, because these local shops and stuff are suffering so much during COVID, or like now that COVID's even over, they're still suffering from like what happened during COVID. Effects. Yeah. So
yeah, mix in a farmer's market if you can, or like a local shop. Yeah. $42. I'm sorry. That should have been I'm sorry, but why is it $42 for a freaking salad?
Better know. Oh my god. I wonder if anyone actually bought it. Probably
There's
not.
No way.
And then it just goes bad, and then they just throw it out.
So what's the point?
What's the point? Yeah, that makes me so mad. Ugh.
That's so terrible. Anyway. What is Kettle Boy?
Oh my god, this is a little bit of a long story, but the other night, I'm a big sucker for baths. Like, I love taking baths. Like,
you have a great tub.
We have a tub that has jets. Like, I love it. It's like my favorite thing to do is just take a bath. The other night, I like start to fill up the bathtub. I like get everything ready, and then I'm like, this is weird. It's not really getting hot, but I was like, oh, maybe I'm just like in my head. So I like get in the water, and I'm like, it's pretty cold. Like, why is it not warm? Usually it's way warmer. I try to turn on the hot water, and for some reason it's just like cold water's coming out, and I'm like,
devastating.
Oh my god, like what's going on? Is our hot water tank not working? Like, what's going on? Farzad goes and checks it. He's like, no, it's fine. Maybe because we had like the dishwasher on and like our laundry machine on. Anyway, so I'm already in the bathtub at this point. There's salt in, there's bubbles. Like, I'm just like, oh, this is such a drag. And then he goes, I'll be right back. And I'm like, okay. So this man goes and fills up kettle full of hot water and brings it down. And I'm not kidding you. He went up and down those stairs like 4 or 5 times, freaking filling up the bathtub with hot water from the kettle. And it made for a great bath. I was like, thank you so much. And I was like, I wish I had a bell, because I would just like ring the bell and be like, Kettle Boy, come fill up the water. And so he did this thing. And then he was like, you know what we should do? Once a month, each of us should be like king or queen, and they can boss the other one around for the one full day to be like, whatever you want, you get pampered for one day of the month. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that.
I love that.
So that's going to be our new thing. One day a month. I got my one day because he literally just did it, but
you already did it?
Well, he did the Kettle Boy thing. I'm like, this is good for you.
Oh, okay, yeah, but you didn't do it yet.
No, I didn't do it.
Okay, wonder what he's gonna make you do.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll keep you guys updated, but I think it will be fun.
That
to
is
just, like,
so
one day
funny.
A month.
I bet you Matt would be down.
You should do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really. I'm like, what is Kettle Boy? Like, one day out of month serving. I'm like, where is this going? No, we like it.
I have to write it down before I forget. I'm like,
you have to.
My phone?
Like, so did that help your bath?
Like, oh yeah, it like literally warmed up my bath, and I like had a bath, and it was good to go.
That's so cute.
It was so funny. I'm like,
what a great husband. Oh my god.
So just try that out with your partner and
just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. It's fun.
Okay, I want to talk about internet for a second.
Okay.
You have great internet here, by the way. Are you with Bell or Rogers?
We're with Rogers.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so we've been with Rogers for like ever, and you've been to our house. Like, our internet has just been like so slow, and we've just been talking about switching to Bell, and finally like Matt called Rogers and talked to them, and he was like, you know what, maybe I'll just switch. And he's like, no, we're a family here at Rogers, like someone's gonna come, maybe there's like some legs, we're gonna send someone like on this day between like 10 and 1. And Matt's like, okay, fine, like let's do that. Matt's waiting, and this day comes. Nobody from Rogers shows up. It's like 2 hours past the time they're supposed to be there. Knock on the door. Matt's like, oh, good, Rogers is here. Who opens the door? Someone from Bell.
What?
Someone from Bell just like selling, like asking if we want to switch internet providers.
Oh my god.
And like obviously like at this point we're like so fucking pissed. We're like, you know what? We do want to switch.
Wow, that guy's probably like, I rang the right doorbell today.
Literally. like talk about so a sign from the universe for us. We were both like, yo, we've been talking about switching. Like, we gave Rogers a chance. They stood us up.
Yeah, no.
So we're switching, and we're really hoping that solves our problem. They gave us like a sick deal too. It's locked in for like a couple years.
So good.
So literally we're getting
honestly Bell. You have to do that. We do it for like our internet. We do it for our phone providers. Like, once in a while when your contracts or whatever is coming to an end, just give them a call and be like, I'm thinking of switching. Yeah. And they can lower the prices so low. You just almost have, it's kind of a drag, but you almost have to put it in your calendar and be like, we're just going to call all of our providers like this week. Yeah. And just like bring everything down.
Also, we were thinking too, like it'd probably be good to have like, because we're with Rogers like for our phones, so it'd be good to be like with Rogers for this and Bell for that. Because remember when like the blackout happened? Dude,
that was so scary.
And we were with Rogers for everything, so we couldn't connect with anyone at any point. Like, does anyone remember that? Like, can we talk about that for a second? That was this summer.
That was this summer. I was home alone because Farzad went camping, so he didn't have signal.
I had no idea.
And then I was here home alone and like literally lost my phone service. And I thought it was just me, lost my internet. My neighbors were gone on vacations, like the neighbors I know.
God.
These guys were home. So I literally was just like, what do I do? I drove around the city until I found some random lady, asked her to use her phone.
Didn't you go to the library?
Haley. Yeah, I called Haley because we were supposed to hang out. And I was like, I don't know what to do. She's like, no, everyone, this is happening to everybody. And I was just like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
so weird. Literally, like me, I was with Haley when you called her, and then we tried to even go to McDonald's, and McDonald's is like, sorry, like we only take cash. We're like, fuck, like should we go home and get cash for these like junior chickens that we really want? And then I even tried to, we're like, you know what, let's just go to HomeSense, we'll bring cash. And I was like, oh, I have a gift card, so let's go there, because she works for a staging company where you had to go to HomeSense. We get to HomeSense, I can't even use my gift card because it's connected to like
doesn't work. None of the systems were working. That was actually crazy.
It was insane.
If you wanted to commit a crime that day, that was probably the best day to do it, because you couldn't even call like 911, which is so scary. Yeah,
that is really spooky.
Yeah, these conglomerate like Bell and Rogers and stuff.
There's like no one else.
There's no one else. They have no competitors. It's very scary. At least in the States, there's a few like different ones. A couple, yeah. But yeah, in Canada, it's like literally two.
Bell or Rogers.
Bell or Rogers, which one? And then there's all these smaller companies, but they're all based under Bell or Rogers.
Whoever owns these companies, some billionaire ass people, man.
Yeah, so crazy. Okay, I read this really cool article the other day, and it was talking about, so I don't know if you know about Noma. Noma is like this really high-end restaurant in Denmark, in Copenhagen. Okay, so they're one of they've been voted the world's best restaurant for like years in a row. They have like 3 Michelin stars. It's like one of those really fine dining restaurants where you're paying like $500 a head.
Oh my God.
It's expensive. Like it's really expensive. Much.
And then you're like placed like art pieces and they're so small.
Yes.
Is it one of those?
It's one of those. Okay. So this place is closing. So it's closing. It's closing this year. And the chef is like very well known. He was on Chef's Table. He's like a very well known chef. No. Anyway, and like the article was talking about how a lot of these high-end restaurants are closing, and it's kind of the end of this fine dining experience, because if you think about it, it's not sustainable. Like I said, it's $500 a head. So like it really limits who's going to those types of restaurants. You leave hungry. It's not sustainable for the chefs because they're constantly having to come up with new menus.
Yeah, probably lots of food waste.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a really interesting article, and who knows where like I feel like the food industry is really leaning more towards like comfort food and like more that is like appealing to everyone.
It's like casual fine dining.
Yeah. Like, versus like uptight, like, you know, the fine dining that as we know it, and like the whole Michelin star thing is kind of weird too, of how people get those. So anyway,
have you ever been to like a high dining like experience?
We went to Cordon Bleu, which is like one in here, but no, I've
Cordon Bleu.
Yeah,
where's that?
It's in downtown, so it's a culinary school, but then they also serve, and I don't know if they have like a Michelin star. I really don't know, but there's not that many in Ottawa.
I don't even. Yeah,
there's not. No.
Okay, yeah, I haven't really ever experienced that either myself, but it's just never really like appealed to me, because again, like every time I see it, I'm like, I don't know, I'm very much an eater, so I'm like, yes, that doesn't look like a big enough portion. Like, I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to.
And I'm gonna leave hungry, and
yeah, like let me go to Lexington and get like a massive, delicious portion of a meal and like a fraction of the price.
Exactly,
I'm down for that.
Let's do some Showtime.
Yes. Okay. Tell me about. Okay, I haven't started it yet, but tell me what you think of Love Island so far. Okay. How many episodes are out?
There's 2 episodes. I've only seen the first one.
Okay.
My plans got canceled last night, so I had like a free night, and I was like, I want to watch it. Oh my God. So far, I really like it. I feel like the cast isn't the hottest, but
that's what I thought too.
But they have really good personalities. I think they went for personality this time. Yeah, they went like for funny people and like kind of people that are interesting to watch, which I'm kind of down for.
Yeah, because the people on last season were really hot, but they were kind of boring. Yeah, their personalities were kind of, no offense, they were a little bit whatever.
So I'll tell you some of my favorites, and then when you watch it, you tell me if like these are your favorites. Where did it go? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, Tanyelle. I really like her. She's
Tanyelle. What a name.
Tanyelle. Yeah, I feel like she's gonna get into some fights. She speaks her mind. She's kind of confident, and I don't know. She gives like Ekin-Su vibes a little bit. Lana, she's like this blonde petite girl. She's cute. She's like a tomboy, but I feel like she's gonna be like the fan favorite.
Okay.
I really think she's gonna make it really far. And then she's with this guy named Ron, who has one blind eye, so he can't see out of one eye, and you can see it's a little bit different. He's really cute. He has good banter, and he has like charisma, and I think they're right now coupled up. I think these guys could like win the thing.
No way.
Like if I were to put a bet right now, I would put it on Ron and Lana.
You could probably find somewhere to put a bet.
Honestly, I want to find it.
Just put like $5 on it and make like 500 back if they go all the way.
Yeah, we should let us know who you guys think like after watching the first couple episodes, and I want to hear your takes when you watch it.
We're gonna watch them tomorrow, so next episode, and I'll probably binge a couple more on the weekend.
Yeah.
So
I will say though, they're in a new location. They're in South Africa.
Yes.
It's beautiful, but the weather is just so unpredictable. The first night there was this like massive windstorm, and it looked like it was about to pour rain, and they don't have a backup plan. Like if it starts raining, I don't know how they're supposed to shoot it. Yeah. Like everything's outside.
Literally.
Like the coupling up thing and all that.
I don't think I ever saw it rain on any other season.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it never rains.
The girls looked freezing the first night.
In their bikinis.
Yeah, they just looked really cold. And I was like, oh, this is...
How is the layout of this villa?
It's very similar to the other ones. It's cute. So far, I don't really know, like... It's kind of hard to tell, but it's very similar, like the same kind of setup. They have like a little balcony, like a terrace kind of thing.
And I read online how like the girls aren't allowed to like use self tanner anymore because they were getting it like all over the white sheets.
I heard that too.
So funny.
Yeah,
I would be so sad.
The new host though is so hot. I'm like, man, if she was on, you're gonna love her. She's so hot. If she was on the show, she would have won. Like she's literally. Oh my God, she's perfect.
Imagine there's a plot twist and she's like the new bombshell enters the villa and it's the fucking host.
Yeah, literally. The guys, like every time she walks in, the guys are like, oh, I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch it.
It's really good. So definitely watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, what's this playlist?
Okay, so Matt and I started watching this docuseries. It's recommended by Regan and Zamir. Okay. It's literally about how Spotify got like founded and created.
Wow.
It's like started like out like in Europe, and it's about like this like guy, this like engineer who's like super smart. Like obviously this is based on a true story. He actually used to work as like a coder at this random company. He applied to Google in California and Google rejected him because he didn't have a university degree. So he literally like hacked Google like as a joke like at his current job, and his job was like, dude, you can't just like hack Google. Then this guy just like quits and like basically tries to like revolutionize like the streaming industry with music, and everyone obviously doubts him at the beginning because he's like, no, it's going to be like for free, we're going to get like all the rights to, you know, the music with the artists, we're going to do this and do that. And so many people so far from what I've seen have just been like, you're fucking stupid, like this is never going to work. Like, and obviously we know it worked out for him in the end, but like we don't know like the ins and outs of it. And now
I'm so excited to watch it.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's each episode's like around an hour long. I think there's like 4 or 5 episodes.
Okay.
It's dubbed because it was actually filmed like, I forget where they are in Europe.
Denmark?
Is it Denmark? I think it might be Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, it's really cool so far. It's like,
it's on Netflix. It's on
Netflix.
Okay.
I just like love
definitely adding that.
Yeah, I love seeing how like these things start up. Like it's exactly like how like Netflix got rejected at first too.
Yep.
Like all these things, just like you always like see these big companies, you just think like, oh, they're so successful, and like they just started like that. It's like
they got so many no's, they got so many failures, they got so many doors shut on them, and they kept prevailing, and then someone says yes, and then there you go. Eventually, yeah. That's crazy. I'm so excited to watch it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So far we like it. We got a few more episodes to go, so I'll let you know how it goes.
Woo! Love it.
And you're watching some comedy, obviously.
Okay, yeah. So you know how much we love stand-up. So there's this guy, I hadn't heard of him before, Andrew Santino. He has a new special on Netflix called...
I know him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he's super funny. He has a new special on Netflix called Cheeseburger. So funny. Definitely go watch it. Yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah, he's so funny. And I'm surprised I never heard of him before, but...
Yeah, we definitely watched him in his specials.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's a good one.
Definitely go check him out. I just love a good stand-up.
I love finding good comedy specials. Did you guys end up watching like all the Tom Segura ones?
Yes, love him.
He's so
good.
Funny.
He's so funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Okay, that's what we're watching.
Yeah, that's all we're watching. Okay, let's do some tabloid talk.
Ooh, yes. There's some things going down.
There's some things. So we forgot to talk about this last time, but Morphe actually filed for bankruptcy, which I was shocked by. I have so many of their products.
Yeah, as an avid Morphe shopper, like palettes, lipsticks, like
brushes. Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? Like, do I stock up now? Is there going to be like a going out of business sale?
Yeah, and I'm sad because wasn't it two sisters that were like the face of the company?
I'm not sure.
But they were very nice. I remember like seeing a lot of behind the scenes of them.
Yeah.
But you know what? I read a lot about like why maybe they went bankrupt.
Yeah, I'm so curious.
So a lot of the people they endorsed, like James Charles, Jeffree Star, like they got into a lot of scandals because those people got into scandals like James Charles and Jeffree Star.
If Jeffree Star ruined Morphe for us, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
And then Jaclyn Hill also got into a lot of scandals with her. So I honestly think that they just paired with the wrong social media people. Like they should have picked different people because as a brand, they were really great. But they gave too much control to the influencer. And then the influencer kind of like had all these scandals, and then
how are they supposed to know like they were gonna do that though?
I know, like it's tough. It's really, really tough. Yeah, like I remember when who was that girl who like paid her way to college? Remember?
Oh my god,
you know that whole college scandal. I forgot the girl, but
the mom from Full House.
Yeah, so that she also had a Morphe deal. I'm pretty sure.
Oh really?
And then that also got canceled because like
Olivia Jade.
So it's just they partnered with the wrong people. It's just bad luck.
Devi. Yeah. I wonder. Okay, just because they filed for bankruptcy though, like maybe they'll like rebrand somehow. Like I'm sure there's a lot of other people that have filed for bankruptcy and ended up becoming successful again.
I don't know.
I just love their stuff. Like that really cute Coca-Cola palette I have.
I know. It's gonna be like
Morphe.
Vintage. You're gonna have to keep it. Vintage. Yeah, honestly,
they're my go-to. That's really sad.
I know. I'm very sad because they had really good palettes that were really large and like not that expensive for how many colors you were getting. So it's always sad.
Devastating news.
Yeah. But on a lighter note, Nick Viall and Natalie, his girlfriend, got engaged this weekend.
Yes, he was on The Bachelor, right?
Yeah.
So he found love.
He did.
I remember when he was on Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
I actually have listened to his podcast a few times. I find it kind of interesting.
Yeah. I find him a little annoying. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes he's like, and he has these random two girls that are on his podcast sometimes that are just like there to like kind of help out. And he kind of just like talks down to them a little bit.
Oh,
and I'm like,
I
don't really like this.
That's not
like
good.
This. But his girlfriend's really cute. I like that she wasn't famous before him.
Just slid into his DMs.
Yeah. And
look at them now.
Look at that.
Like, slide into someone's DMs if you want. You could get married to them one day.
Honestly.
That's insane. And then also Kanye is married.
Dude.
Like secret wedding.
With the architect from Yeezy. And she looks exactly like him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's just this guy. Someone needs to...
How many times has he been married now?
I don't know.
Like you just got divorced.
It just baffles me because I'm like, for us, like we go crazy on a night out and like we go out and we stay out late. For these guys, it's like they go crazy, they'll go get married. Yeah. It's like what?
Literally.
Was it a Vegas wedding or was it?
I haven't seen any photos.
Neither. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Okay, and also, do you watch Real Houses of Beverly Hills?
I've never watched it, no. But I know who like some of the people
are. It's like the OG like Housewives series, and I'm like, it's the first one I've watched. I'm like a diehard fan. Like Kyle Richards, like Mauricio's wife, is on it. She's one of the first people. And so Lisa Rinna, she has been on there for probably like 8 or 9 years now, and she's always just been like this big like drama like pot stirrer. She got into a really big like fiasco with Kathy Hilton on like the most recent season about like Kathy Hilton like going off like the fucking wagon, and she's caused a lot of drama between her and Kyle and their sisters, Kyle and Kathy. Anyway, and her contract was coming up for review, and
they were like, no.
Yeah, and she didn't get signed back, so she is off the Housewives.
So do you think like the show's gonna get better or worse now that she's gonna be gone?
I honestly like I'm okay if she leaves because she's just like so fucking dramatic and like. Just even though like you enjoy a good pot stir, I just find like she's also just kind of like stupid sometimes. I'm like, why are you doing that? And like she just is like hurting people that she claims that she loves, like Kyle. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Do you think that at one point they're gonna like replace all of the Real Housewives with like younger people, like of Beverly Hills? Like they're gonna be like, okay, this is the new generation.
Like maybe because to be honest, like they're probably like start like now they're getting up there. Like they started off because this has been going on for what like 12, 13 years. So when Kyle Richard was like in her mid 40s, like, okay, yeah, you're kind of like a housewife, but now you're kind of like pushing almost 60. It's like,
Yeah. You're going
to
be a grandma soon.
Yeah. And she's the only one now that's been on like from the beginning to the end. Like she's an OG. So yeah, I don't know. They might have to do like a 2.0 version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to start watching all of them, but it's like there's so many seasons and so many different franchises. Sometimes it's like, where do I start? Like there's so much.
You start with Beverly Hills from the beginning. It's so worth it.
Okay, I'm going to watch
Then you dabble in New Jersey, Miami, and Salt Lake City, in my opinion.
Yeah, Salt Lake City I've watched. It's good.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into, we're in our healthy girl era. So let's get into our health and wellness checks because we actually have like a lot of shit on here.
We do. We have so much stuff.
Talk about it.
Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is Microsoft recently introduced this whole concept of unlimited time off. And this isn't a new thing. A lot of tech companies have had unlimited time off.
Yeah.
Like Shopify does it.
Can I please have that? That's
other
insane.
places have it. Other companies have it. And I just wanted to talk about it because like there's obviously pros and cons to both. I think there's way more pros to unlimited time off. I don't think people would abuse it. And I just think it's kind of dumb because it's like you get this many weeks off and it's most people don't even use all of that time anyway. I don't know. It's just take the time if you need the time. And like the more autonomous that people can get, the better I feel like people are going to be as employees.
Exactly. And I feel like if people know that they have this unlimited time off, like they're going to work harder when they are actually working. They're like, you know what? I know I really want to take off like X amount of weeks. So like, I'm going to work my ass off
and they're not going to get burnt out and they're going to come back refreshed and like ready to tackle on their months or projects or whatever. But yeah,
I would love to see like the burnout rate of job fields and like companies where they like don't do this versus like companies that do, because I can guarantee you like certain professions it would be through the roof
100%
when you're like literally like feeling so bad just to take like one day off. Like it's insane.
I know and like obviously it's not feasible for every industry. Like in some industries there's just not enough staff for you to be like, I'm just gonna take like a week off here and a week off here. But if you can do it, like a lot of these tech companies, people are working remote anyway.
Yeah, I'm so jelly.
It's fine.
So jelly. I would love to work remote.
I know, but we need you. We need you to teach our youth.
Yeah, for now, guys.
Okay, what is this heatless legging curls?
Okay, this I just found out about recently from my friend Liba. And I don't know about you, but I've like been loving like hair talk lately. Like
I love
TikTok,
hair talk.
but like literally strictly just like all like hair stuff. And she sent me this girl, her name's Emily. She's like this really young girl, beautiful, long, like blonde hair. And Lee was like, she has like really long hair like you. And like, I can't do this. You should try it. It's like the heatless legging curls. And I actually thought she like had a typo in her text. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what did you mean to say leggings? And you literally take a pair of your like Lululemon, like Align leggings. You put on the top of your head and you have like both on each side. Okay. And it's kind of like, remember when you used to use like the little band from your like house coat or whatever? It's essentially the same thing, but you're kind of doing like a French braid, like with the two different ways that you're going. But what's cool about it is like at the end, you take the end of the legging and you like flip it over. So it like protects your braid. Like you pull it over it. And then you literally take the top of your pants and you pull it over your head.
Oh my
God.
It
literally is this whole like
apparatus. You need to do this and take a picture or like do a tutorial.
I did take a picture. I'll show you, but I'll take a better picture because I do want to do it again. I did it one time. It lasted pretty well, but I did go to the gym in the morning. So I found like after my workout, my curls like were not as bouncy. But I feel like if I was doing it on like a casual day, like I don't think I'm going to go to the gym in the morning tomorrow. So I might do it tonight and then we'll see how it goes. But I found it so much more comfortable than using like the old like,
method. That thing I couldn't sleep with that. Like
this was just super annoying. Comfy because it was like all like tucked in. I didn't have to worry about my like hair tie coming off because even if it did, it would have been stuck there. So it would have been held together.
Wow. I really want to try that.
Yeah, it was really cool.
If you need another reason, buy Lululemon. Like
literally, or you know those old lines maybe you don't use. They're now your hair curler.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And I'm gonna post this girl's TikTok later this week because I'm like loving all of her hairstyles. You would probably love her if you don't already follow her. It's Emily something, I forget.
We'll post something for TikTok.
Yeah, and like she's also a mom, and she's like 24 years old, like married with a kid. Yeah, she posts like mom content, hair content, beauty, like interior design. Like her full-time job, I'm pretty sure must be TikTok. She's on another level.
I love her. That. I love hacks, man. Like
Yeah.
hair hacks or
and like heatless
beauty
curls.
hacks.
I don't know what it is. Like I felt like I've like tackled like the skincare realm and I'm like really confident in skincare, and now I'm moving on to my hair.
Yeah. You do like hair masks and stuff a lot.
Yeah,
right?
like I'm starting to do that more often. Like I used to just do the ones like conditioning masks like in the shower where I would leave it on, but now I'm doing like the full on like oils like in my hair.
Okay, which ones do you use? You need to send me them.
I use this one by Jisoo.
Okay.
It's like a honey infused
Oh,
one.
Jisoo, yeah.
Yeah, did I pronounce that right?
Jisoo.
Oh, my Jisoo.
I freaking love her. Nagin, she's Persian.
Oh, it's Gizu?
Gizu,
okay, I was
yeah.
thinking like Bizu, like
Yeah.
a kiss. So I'd say
Ah.
Gizu, but okay, got it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it smells so
So
good.
good.
A little goes a long way, but you literally just section all your hair out. You start at your roots, like leave it in for a few hours on end. And I'm just learning now more recently, like there's certain things like you shouldn't be really putting coconut oil in your hair. I know people had like a whole thing with that.
Yeah.
It's not really that good, but like rosemary oil, like
Okay.
jojoba, what is it? Jojo.
Which one?
Jojoba.
Jo-
It's like
Jojo.
I forget what it's called. Jojoba or jojoba? Jojoba.
Jojoba?
Jojoba.
Okay.
Jojoba oil. There
Okay.
it is. Jojoba oil is really good. Yeah, rosemary. There's a couple other ones, but there's some that you should like really not be using like in your hair, or like castor oil. Like that's good for like your eyebrows. Or eyelashes, but don't put it in your hair.
Okay.
Yeah, don't put it in your hair.
Yeah, castor oil I used to put on my like eyebrows, and like you can put it on your like eyelashes for growth.
Yeah,
and stuff.
it really actually does.
It does.
Work.
Yeah, it does
really
work.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do any hair oil treatments?
Oh my god, my mom used to
'Cause your
always
hair
do
is always shiny.
these like really DIY hair masks for us with like mayonnaise and like olive
Stop
oil,
it.
and like if you take like egg like the
egg whites?
No,
The
the
yolk?
yolk of the egg, and like mix it in. She used to do some like whack-ass stuff, and you'd have to like wash your hair so much to get rid of like the smell of like the mayonnaise, but man, it kind of works. It used to work. I haven't done it in a while though.
Even
Not
like
too
I've
bad.
known someone that's like literally done something where they even put like a beer in their hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Apparently that works really well too.
Okay, we need to like look up some things. Oh, I love like self-care nights. Those are like my favorite nights
It's
ever.
really relaxing. Like
So
I did a hair mask
relaxing.
last night and like it was just it just felt so good. And like
Yeah.
my hair feels so much better today than it did yesterday.
I love it.
It's like a
Oh, so good.
time. Okay, also speaking of hair though,
Yeah.
tell me about this Olaplex shit
'Kay.
because they have a really bad Yucca rating.
So we called it a while back with the Yucca, and if you don't know what Yucca is, go back to some of our earlier episodes. We talked about it. It was like the clean beauty one. Honestly, guys, there have been so many users of Olaplex. Olaplex is like this hair brand that comes like
expensive hair brand.
expensive in Sephora, and they have like shampoo, conditioners. They have all lines of products. People are reporting hair loss. They're reporting like burnt hair,
God.
like all these things, and like more and more people are coming out. I think there's a class action or like a
Oh,
lawsuit
that's
right now that's
serious.
happening
That's
because people are
serious.
literally reporting hair loss by using these products, and they're expensive products.
Yeah, I
So-
wonder what the ingredient, like which one is doing that.
I don't know. So like research and make sure you know what you're putting on your hair, because
That's crazy because I
That's
know some
freaking
people that
crazy.
swear by Olaplex.
yeah,
But maybe it's like we're using it more long term is causing this damage.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't use it, so I don't know, but yeah, and they have like blue shampoo, like a purple shampoo
Yeah.
and stuff. So I feel like that one like was
Yeah.
flagged. There was a whole bunch there. I read this whole article that was talking about it, but
Oh no.
then definitely be scanning your products on Yucca,
Especially
but
your
also do like the
shampoo.
research, like not just scan it and like look at the number and like walk away.
Yes.
Look into the product, like the actual ingredients.
Okay, good point for this too,
Yeah.
because I was talking with my friends over here, and like Anita, like she got Yucca from us, and her whole family's on Yucca, like her
Okay.
husband's boss is on Yucca, and so she literally scans like everything. And Alex was visiting her for New Year's Eve, and she was like, "Oh, I got these new makeup wipes. Like, let's use them. They have a really good rating on Yucca."
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't like 100 of 100, but it was like, let's say like 80 or something.
Okay.
So they use it. They both immediately get so red on their skin. So even though like most of the ingredients were really good, like the part of it that wasn't good, that 20% of it was that it was like a high irritant. So even though it checked off a lot of other
Okay.
boxes, like that irritant part of it, like really like
And
messed
was
with
it
their
red?
skin.
Was those things? Was that product?
I think it was like I think it might even
Okay.
I don't know if it was red or yellow.
Yeah.
But like, you know, when you just look at the rating right away, like, oh, 80 out of 100, like excellent. Like I'm not gonna like look into the other shit. They both got all red all over their skin from this
God, that's
makeup
so scary.
wipe.
Yeah, definitely look into like read about each ingredient as well as just looking at the total rating, because Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what I devastatingly found out about last week too? You know how we were talking about telescopic mascara?
Yeah.
Have you ever scanned it?
No.
It's not good. It's not good for you.
Honestly, there's some things I still haven't scanned because I'm like,
I'm not ready.
I use this so often that I'm like, if I have to fucking get rid of this, like I'm going to be mad. So
I literally just bought like a new one too. I'm like, well, I have to use it. And I don't think any other mascara will compare to it.
No.
But it's my eyeballs. So like that's probably not good. I'm putting something, you know, sometimes when you like actually get in your eyeball too and you're just like, oh fuck, like what I just put in my eye.
Oh, that's so sad. I don't want to scan it.
No.
Oh my god. Here we are. We're like, scan your products. I'm like, I don't really want to.
Okay. Something else that I've been loving in my Healthy Girl era. I've been consistent the last 2 weeks with going to the gym before work, which I've like literally never done before while I've been working full time.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm like, I wake up and this bitch has already finished like 3 workouts. I'm like,
but you work out early too, and you work out from home, so it's just like you have like the convenience. But I feel like it's so hard, like if you actually have to go into your job, and when you're working out after work, I was just finding like I was already so tired.
No, I
like
can't do it after
such
work.
A battle. It's so busy at 3:20 p.m.
I hate,
So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. And I did it like the first day going back to work. I was like, I can do it this day. I can do it any day. And I've been pretty consistent with it.
Thank God you live close to the gym
I
too.
do live close. I will say proximity is key. Like I could walk. I would be like a 7-minute walk, maybe less, 5-minute walk. I'm like a 1-minute drive. Yeah. So that's a huge factor. But I'm still like this morning, like 5:30 in the morning, like friggin' trying to like take all the ice off of my car, which is like super annoying. But yeah, like get there, like no one's there. So like if you're thinking about going to the gym before you work, just try it out, because like the first time is the hardest, and then once you get like
into that routine,
you get in that routine, and you just immediately like get those endorphins once you actually start moving your body and like getting sweaty, and then I'm just awake for
so I was gonna say, for me, I need to work out in the mornings because I find it helps me with my alertness throughout the whole day. Like I'm better focused, I'm like more awake. I'm not one of those people, especially because I work from home and everything's from home. I can't just wake up, go to my desk, sit down. Like
no,
I would not be able to
literally
just not be able to do it. I need to wake up, move my body, and then like be alert, you know, before
and
I go
it's like
sit.
Once you're like, if you're already like sitting down and doing stuff, then I feel like it's even harder to get up and start working out. It's either like I'm doing it right at the beginning or like maybe not. Exactly. And you just feel better throughout your day, like looking down at my watch and being like, oh, I'm already like done this, like
I don't even have mine on right now. So I'm like,
where's your?
I'm good. I was like charging it. I was like, I forgot it.
Actually, I was charging mine before coming because like this watch is gonna die, even though I'm just gonna be sitting in the next 5 hours. Like it's part of me. I need it.
I know. It's such an extension of us.
Literally. Okay, and also something else that I did recently too. I bought like a bunch of new like little organizers.
Ooh.
And like I just like revamped kind of like our bathroom area, and I just love those good tiny little organizers.
I love those. I feel like I'm always like, when I see them in a store, I'm like, I want to buy them, but I need to at first figure out what I need them for. Mm-hmm. So there's some strategy behind it. You need to be like, hey, I need this big of an organizer for these things. You can't just go and buy a bunch of organizers.
You know what? It's so funny you say that, because I literally was at HomeSense, and that's where I found these organizers, and I literally picked them up and put them down so many times. So I was like, what am I going to use this for? I'm like, oh, well, maybe this. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not sure. I'll like just go home and I'll check again, and I'll come back, put them down, pick them up. And I was like, fuck it. I have so much shit. Like, I'm going to find something for this. And I brought it home, and it just is one of those situations where like everything worked out so perfectly, and everything fit. And like now I even have like this little like tiny one for like my beauty blenders. I'm like,
I love that.
Just makes me so happy.
Yeah, organization is key. Organization
even
is
like
key.
Our junk drawer, which is still kind of like junk, like the top drawer like has like, like random little things. I have like organized sections for it. So one's like coupons, and one's like keys, and then like technology. So even though it's kind of like random shit, it's still like organized random shit.
Yes.
I
love like that.
Makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. If you're ever like, again, we've talked about this in the past, but like to clear your mind, clear your space. Same thing with organization. Like, those days where you just like organize the whole house. I'm like,
it's so nice.
I could just do this for a living. like,
I honestly could.
People do this. People like organize for a living.
Yeah, like home edit.
Yeah.
Like,
that's amazing.
So fun.
So fun. So fun.
Okay, I think we should end with a bang, marry, kill because it's been
okay. Wait,
so
I have
long.
a fun one I want to do.
Okay.
And I'll give a shout out to Hannah because she brought this up. She's like, you guys should do this one as a bang, marry, kill, and I was like, this is a really good one. Okay.
Okay, what is it? I'm excited.
It's actually gonna be bang, marry, kill, and there's people. So it's gonna be different types of sports athletes.
Okay.
So we got hockey players, soccer players, or basketball players. Bang, marry, kill.
Okay.
I already know my answer.
Oh my god. Okay, then go, please.
Okay.
You've had time to think about it.
So I love soccer, so I'm gonna marry, and I think soccer players are so hot.
They are.
I'm gonna marry the soccer player. I feel like I can watch him play. I can go to his games, not be bored, know what the fuck's going on. Okay. So I'm gonna marry that. I'm probably gonna kill the hockey player because a lot of hockey players don't have teeth, and I'm like, I don't like that. And I just feel like the hockey boy like attitude is just not for me. I just can't see myself being with that. So I'll buy hockey player and then I'll bang the basketball players because basketball players are hot. So that's what I'm gonna do. Good
answering. I like your reasoning. Yeah. I mean, I feel like all of these types of boys are like very good looking in their own way. I'm similar to you. I think I would marry the soccer player because I just got into FIFA this year and I like the headbands, like the longer hair, like we love that. But then I'm opposite to you. I think I would bang the hockey player. Okay. Because I feel like there's more kind of like burly, whereas basketball players, like even though I'm a tall girl, like some of them are just so lanky, tall. I'm just like, I mean, I don't even know how that's gonna work with you because like I'm taller than you. I'm like intimidated by that. I'm like, what's gonna go on here? I don't really know. So we love basketball, but we're gonna kill the basketball players and we're gonna bang.
Yeah, I'm gonna bang one and then maybe I'll get invited to a courtside. I'm married. I'm like, maybe I'll just be invited to a courtside game.
That was a fun one. Shout out to Hannah.
Shout out Hannah. If you guys have any fun bang, marry, kills, we're always open. Yes. Literally shoot us a DM or comment on our Instagram page.
Literally. Let us know. Okay. Oh my God, that's so funny that you did that because it's 23, so it's like our Jordan episode, and you end with banging a basketball player.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week.
We love you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
Bye.